Alright, continuing, we've got our first tin open. I don't have the sound saber, the sound manticore I got. We don't have that ignited right now because I'm trying to talk over the hum. So we'll leave that off for now. And we'll keep going. Alright, so most popular saber so far by far has been this Initiate V4 in different configurations, but the hilt is the same. This time we have the metallic switch. We've got a silver guarded metallic switch again with emitter windows. I really do like the emitter windows, particularly the ones on the Initiate. I like the vertical windows. And speaking of the windows, let's see what they look like. In red, we've got another red one. That makes 5, so almost half of what we've opened so far has all been red. That blazing red color. Alright. Continuing. Alright guys, while I open this, I'm just going to talk to you a little bit. My main channel, if you've seen any of my videos, usually deals with theme parks. And I've loved theme parks my whole life. And most of my videos so far have been about theme park rides and resorts and restaurants and really anything to do with theme parks. And my recent trips to Galaxy's Edge have really kind of ignited, if you'll excuse the pun, my love for Star Wars. I've always been a big Star Wars fan, but you know, seeing lightsabers really got me interested in this community. Really, I think it's awesome, and I'm just now getting into it. I hope you excuse my mistakes, and I'm learning, but maybe I'm learning along with some of you. So feel free to help me out in the comments. I can use all the help I could get. Looks like we've got the Dominix V4 here. Standard color. Emitter windows, again with the metallic switch. Silver. Actually, all of them have been silver so far, except for this one. It was a black guarded metallic switch. The rest of them have been silver, and we got red again. Got a match again, but not a match on color. I'm really looking for a pair that I can turn into a staff. That would be an added bonus. I was hoping for some initiates because I knew I was going to get a lot of initiates, and so I was really wanting to get a pair of initiates that matched with the same blade color. And we still might have it yet, so we're going to keep going and seeing what we find. All right, well, we've got something new. Looks like the Eon LEV3. The difference in the regular color, like this one, and the LE, the limited edition, is this gold coloration here in the grooves. And I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's kind of grown on me. It looks pretty good. No emitter windows, no CoverTech wheel. We've got our silver metallic switch again, guarded, and we've got Guardian Blue. Moving on. Tape's holding me up. This is the dark catalyst. And looking at it on the website, I really didn't think much of it, but it's really an attractive hilt. Got that metallic switch again, this time in black, but I really like this choke point, and this emitter, this crown emitter, is really better looking than I gave it credit for just looking at it on the website. It's quite attractive, and I'm pretty excited. I got a little bit of a hint down here, but oh well, that was anticlimactic. Let's take a look at the batteries, but we do have a vented pommel, so that looks like we might have gotten a second sound saber, which is really a pleasant surprise. Oh, no way. Well, I didn't look at the other battery compartment in the other sound saber. Let's take a look at this Manicore real quick. Well, it does not have a, of course there's the soundboard and speaker, so this is different. Alright, let me put that to where you can see it. I'm really at a disadvantage here without the labels, but this is different. It's just red electrical tape is the only difference. But this tab, well, from what I've seen in the tabs, that might mean something special, and it might not. Soundboard and speaker. Let's find out. I guess we'll figure it out together. Probably the majority of you know already, but let's take a look. Oh, didn't work again. Wow, so I've got the obsidian board. Alright. Two sound sabers, both in red. Gotta say, I'm really happy about that. We're gonna have to do some more research on this. I'll turn these off for now though, so that I don't have to struggle to talk over it so much. Wow, I wish I would have saved that one. That's another pleasant surprise. I gotta say, this dark catalyst is my favorite so far. It's just really attractive. I really do like the crown emitter better than I thought I would. All right, let's move on. We'll talk more in depth about these at a later date. Use the bubble wrap noise. I'm sorry. All right, Sentinel LEV4. Got the emitter windows, silver metallic, guarded switch. No extra installations though. You know, I don't know if you can see this or not, but the LE, like we talked about earlier, has the gold in the grooves, and there's gold inside the emitter windows too. That's good. Let's see what color it is. Wow, orange, the fire orange, and it really looks good with this LE hilt. And I wasn't very fond of the Sentinel LE on the website, like I talked about earlier. It's the difference in knowledge and experience, right, and wisdom. These choke points are really make a difference in where it's balanced and how well it handles. I'm really impressed with it. All right. I really hate that these don't have the paper on them. It really kind of ruins the mystique and reveal. because you can kind of see what's in there under the bubble wrap, and it's a little disappointing. This is in the way. I'll have to pull them out one at a time. We've got another Eon V4. I'm getting a little better at it, not a lot, forgive me. Silver metallic guarded switch again. Emitter windows. I already have a couple of these. Let's check out the color. We have that lighter blue again. I like that choke point. All right. We've got another initiate. Is this the V2? No. This is the V2. The first one I opened is the V2, by the way. Might not have said that earlier. No, this is the V4, and it's the most popular one I've got. I don't know why I need to look at that. We have another silver AV switch. That's good. And no emitter windows. So far, it's a match for this one. Let's hope. Well, we didn't get white. Well, I'm sorry, silver. I'm sure the 8 against silver, but it's still a match. I mean, what's the harm of having two colored blades? Guardian blue. I do like the AV switches. Not only do they look, they're a little more aesthetically pleasing to me, but I really do like the lack of that metallic click. It just doesn't sound very lightsabery. Still a click, but I do like the AV switches better. All right, we have another Aeon V3 dark. Got the dark Aeon V3. And here we have an LE already. I just want to show you, there's no kind of emblem on the back. I don't know if this is a change in design, maybe a new design, but if you'll see right here, maybe you can see that, there's an Ultrasaber logo just here on the back. And I'm not sure why, but we do have another AV switch, and we've got another blazing red blade, which really is attractive with the dark sabers. And like I talked about earlier, I do really like the choke points on this model. They're really comfortable in the hand. Now, up next, we've got another, this looks like another battle saber. This is the dark standard battle saber V3. And I thought I was gonna like this one. I was kind of hoping to get one. I really do like the dark LE sabers. I think they look great. I like the dark color, but I like the flare that the silver gives it. I like the slanted emitter. It's attractive. For this to be one of the more plain saber designs, it really is a good looking saber. Large enough for two hands. We've got that teal blue again, which doesn't quite match the color, but I'm happy not to have a variety. I really like that one. All right, we're getting close to the end here. Matter of fact, if I've counted correctly, I think we have 19 here. We do, 19, we have one left. We're lucky enough to get two sound sabers. I'm really excited about having the two sound sabers. And here is our Frankensaber. So we got the Frankensaber. For those of you who are not familiar with it, the Frankensaber is a promotion that Ultrasabers runs periodically, only a couple of times a year, I think. And the way that it works, the Frankensaber basically is kind of what it sounds like. It's a Frankenstein, where they take all of their image compatible pieces and they mix and match them. Now they don't mix and match colors, but they do mix and match hilts and themes and designs to make a truly unique lightsaber. So they might take the hilt of one and an emitter and pommel that match to kind of keep a theme, or maybe they'll even mix it up and not do that. And so I'm kind of excited to see what I got here, because I don't recognize everything. It looks like pieces. Well, let's get it out and let's... Wow. This thing is massive. Just to compare to the Dark Catalyst and the Manicore, which were kind of the bigger ones that I had before, probably I'd have to say the Dark Catalyst was the biggest I had previously, and this thing is just massive compared to it. It's really impressive. So let's take a look here. Let's dive in. This appears to be a hilt from the Reaper. Got a pommel from the Monarch. Got a black CoverTech wheel here. Silver AV switch. A really large vented section here in the middle. This looks like the switch box off of another saber. Is rounded. It doesn't have those corners cut. I'm not familiar with that one, but it looks like a switch box, but this isn't the switch box. We have the switch here, but just to give it a different look, we have something here that's probably a light. Then this looks like we have the shrouded emitter pieces from the Fallen, but they've attached some extra pieces here to give it a different look on either side. And then there's like another piece on top of the emitter, and the emitter section pretty much encompasses this whole piece here at the top. And I'm pretty impressed. I didn't know how I'd feel about it. It's really a good, it truly is unique. And I don't think I'm gonna find another saber quite just like this one. So let's get a blade on it and let's take a look at the color. So this is the first blade that I got to attach. All the rest of them came attached, which I wasn't really prepared for. Get that set down in here. Now, because the length of this emitter, it really does seat down there long, quite well. Looks like orange. I'm gonna have to go with Blaze Orange on this. Well, no, it's not quite orange though, is it? But it's not quite red either. Wow. Now, I'm sure you can see that. It's hard not to. It's not as bright. I have a feeling it's pulling a lot of power with all these lights. I don't know if you can see it or not. But you can't help but see this light. But in addition to that, if you look here in this shrouded area, there's even more light. It looks like there's another LED in there so that it'll shine through this vented section right here in the middle of the hilt. But the blade does look a little dimmer for it. All of this power and light, I don't know if they directed some of the light downward through the vent here. Maybe that's why we obviously have a separate light here, but it's definitely not as bright as the rest of the blades. Alright, well, this is the haul. that is all 20 of them. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, leave some comments, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. And